Hello!
Hey guys, you know what's even better than a Sega Mega Drive? That's right, a small model of one. That may not be accurate. Let us investigate together. So yes, a company called Retro Electro, or RetroElectroModels.com, have officially licensed Sega's Mega Drive for making a little model of it. A 1-2-3 scale model. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have a little more? Can I have something that actually does something? Yes, it's just a model. It is literally a tiny Mega Drive model in this nice blue box. Includes controller, cartridge, and replica box. Not an electronic device. You hear that, Jonathan? I won't have your lies told anymore. Yep, it really is a lump of plastic that looks like a Mega Drive. But how well is it done? This is the question, my friends. But first, let's look at the box, because it's nice. All Retro Electro models are designed with a passion for the original device, and our Sega Mega Drive model is no exception. The colour, shape, sockets and lettering are replicated in exact detail and reduced down to 1 to 2.3 scale. That's a hard thing to say. We also appreciate that simply owning the model itself is only part of the retro nostalgia experience. That's why we've included replicas of the original box, game controller, and even instruction manual. Placed onto the supplied stand, this model will look great either on its own or with other models from the Retro Electro range. To my knowledge, there aren't any others as yet, are there? No, this is number one, certainly. And they put the number one on it, so you collect all of them, maybe? I don't know. Launched in Japan, blah, 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 blah. We know all this. We are Mega Drive experts here at the Brown Sofa. That's probably not true, but hey, we know what one is. Miniature, scale replica controller, replica games cartridge that slots into the model, accurate recreation of the original retail box, info card designed to look like the original instruction manual. Yep, it's got all you could ever want to make a tiny little Mega Drive appear on your shelf. Which I imagine is what happens with most of those little recreation consoles that you plug in the television, really. I do wonder how many of them sit on shelves and don't get used. But anyway, let's have a look inside. I must say, actually, if I was the people who made this, I would be pretty fucking pissed off right now, because they've probably just paid a small fortune to Sega to license the likeness of this to produce this, and then like 2 minutes after this is released, Sega suddenly go all full-out marketing with, hey guys, later this year, we're releasing a small Mega Drive you plug into your television and plays games. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for totally stealing our thunder after selling us the rights, guys. Companies, eh? So, inside we have a Mega Drive. Oh, yeah, there's the instruction manual, as promised. A little Sonic the Hedgehog cartridge. Wouldn't it be Altered Beast? Probably. So, yeah, we'll do the detail in a second. A little stand for it. That's quite chunky. That's not going to fall over easily. That's good. Another stand. Oh, the bottom of the stand. A little pipe, and 3-button controller model, my goodness, and a replica of the box. It's literally just a cardboard box. Right, we're going to start off with this. Mega Drive, the ultimate computer game console, includes Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh yeah, they've got the right version of it. 16-bit, arcade graphics plus digital stereo sound. It is all black and sleek. I personally preferred the look of the Japanese one, which is very similar, with a bit of purple on it. It's not a massive difference, and I imagine in this country we've all got nostalgia for this one, so I can understand that. And the back is terrible fucking printing, my god. I mean, right, read where it says the ultimate computer game console. Now look at the... Yeah, that's kind of... The detail hasn't quite worked on the old print there. You can't read the text or anything. Okay. We'll leave it round this way then. Well, you're likely to display it with the back out, I suppose, but when it's just a model and it's all about the detailing... Oh well. Right, go over there and be safe. Be safe. Because I'm slightly worried I'm going to damage that. It feels... Well, it's just made out of cardboard, obviously. Right, so here we have... I'm going to presume that... Which end goes in which? I'm just going to spin this for the rest of my life till I find out, apparently. Is that not how it... Oh, God... Must be this way around. Yes, we worked it out. And that, friends, is an exact replica of a Sega Mega Drive. No, it's the console's bloody controller, isn't it? Oh, there we are, keeps it at an angle. On a stick. So, this is the 3-button pad, the classic one. I would want a 6-button personally if I was playing on it, but if I'm looking at it, the 3-button all the way. Actually, I found the 3-button pad slightly more... sort of comfortable to use than the 6 buttons. However, of course, they are missing 3 of the buttons that you want for certain later games, so I would generally take a 6 above a 3. Depends what games you're playing, really. And if you're a ponce like me, you own both, and then you can swap them around. Yep, there's nothing on the back for a cable or anything a cable would plug into, so yeah, keep it displayed from this direction. But yeah, I mean, it certainly looks the part. All your buttons on there, all the detailing, the tiny little start button sticks out. It's only white on top, wasn't it? White all the way down the button? I don't know. Getting a little bit nitpicky there, but then again, you know, this is just a model, and it incidentally is £35 with postage on top, so it's a bit bloody pricey. I mean, I imagine half of that probably went to Sega for the bloody licensing, but hey, there we are. That's the world we live in. Yeah, that's all right. At least it was, until I just dropped it. Okay, let's look at the Mega Drive itself. And the little, well, all right, little Sonic cartridge first. There he is, pointing his finger, the wag. Sonic the... Oh, there's labels coming off. That's not good. What if I did that? Pulling it out. Copyright Sega. Yep, literally. And no little circuit boardy bit on the bottom. That doesn't really matter, does it? And, of course, Retro Electro, bloody hell. Limited first run. Interesting. That means virtually nothing. Yeah, this is it. It is a lump of hollow plastic that looks exactly like a tiny wee Mega Drive. See? It says Mega Drive on it. Right, do the little buttons and things move. Oh, yeah, bonus points. Look at that. Look at that. Volume goes up. Goes on and off with a little switch. Well, it doesn't do anything, obviously, it's empty, but, you know. And the reset button doesn't do anything. Why would it? But it looks the part. Yeah, the top of that is spot on. Little cartridge pointer. Let's put the cartridge in. Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. Yep. Full marks for your... Oh. I've just seen something. Oh, we'll get onto that in a minute. Well, the top, yeah, full marks. And on the front... Oh, yeah, right. This is, yeah, we're falling down here. Right. So I don't know if you can make out... There we are. The phone socket is offset slightly, look. See how it doesn't actually line up to a circle, which again, I know it's a small detail, but you know, that's all this thing has. And the joystick ports, sorry, controller ports, showing my age there, guys, they're stickers. Just little bloody stickers. That's all that is. No little stickers, no pins or nothing. I mean, it would be a pain in the arse to get tiny pins, I understand that, but you know, it's model, isn't it? And on the back, this is what I saw earlier. Again, stickers, RF out, AV out adapter. It's just a label. He played upon a label, and his name was Aitken Drum. That's not relevant. Yeah, that's not exactly amazing, is it? I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah. Particularly because didn't it say on the back here? I swear I saw something on here. So yeah, here we are. The colour, shape, sockets and lettering are replicated in exact detail. The sockets are replicated in exact detail with stickers. 35 quid. Well, let's put it on its little stand. And Games Console 01, it says at the bottom. So if you only ever buy 02, then you'll look like you're an idiot because you haven't got them all. Well, blimey. I suppose a question many of you at home are asking is, why has the value of my pension gone down? And I can't fucking help you with that, guys. Stop asking me. Stop asking me. Look, you're sending me emails all day and night about group money purchase plans. I don't know. Defined benefit annuities. I can't help you. Look, it's a YouTube channel about tat and technology, all right? Sorry, just had to get that off my chest. But others of you may be asking, I wonder if I could fit a Raspberry Pi on that. The short answer is no. The long answer is yes, with a considerable amount of cleverness. I mean, you really do have to open it up, hollow out some bits, stick things through. Andrew from the Back Office Show YouTube channel, I'll stick a card thing in, has done a number on this and done it quite well. To be honest, if you do want a Raspberry Pi that looks like a Mega Drive, I got this off, I think, AliExpress or something for like 15 quid delivered, and I think they've gone down in price since then. And yeah, I mean, it's got the nice Japanese colouring, and it's not officially licensed or anything. That's why it's so bloody cheap, I suppose. And obviously doesn't say Sega on it, it says Mega Pi case, but you know, it looks the part. It's slightly larger. Does that really matter? No. And it's got, you know, you stick your Raspberry Pi 3 in it, as I have done, and all the ports are actual. And the reset button works, the on-off button works, and my favourite thing, it's got an eject. What the fuck is that? That's not how that works. And you keep SD cards in it, I suppose, or something. Got USB in the front, and you can even swap that out. Look, USB in the two. You can't make that out because of the light, but there are two more USB in there, and the Ethernet port. But yeah, that's a thing. Obviously, much cheaper, because, as I say, unlicensed and naughty, whereas these people have done the decent thing and got Sega to kiss it. They got the Pope of Sega to give it a kiss. Who is the Pope of Sega? Sagata Sanshiro, of course. Yeah, I feel like they missed a trick here by not making it a bit bigger and making it so you could fit a Raspberry Pi in it. Maybe not officially, and not with all the holes necessarily where it would be, but you could have made it a bit easier, then maybe people would have had another reason for buying it, a sort of slightly more accurate version. Dunno. World's not as simple as that, is it? But yeah, £35 or more for a very small thing to stick on your shelf, really. I'm really not that impressed with the... I don't know how else you'd have done it, especially not make it cost effective, but yeah, I don't know. Just doesn't quite gel with me, do you know what I mean? Especially now, because everyone's going to be waiting for the... actual decent, because they've made those awful ACT games and Blaze things in the past, which you can plug into your television and look like a Mega Drive, but a shite. They've actually got M2 to do like a good one later this year. I think it comes out start of fourth quarter this year, end of third quarter, something like that. And it's going to cost 70 quid, and you'll plug it into your television and it will play Mega Drive games. And 70 quid, I believe, is how much it's going to be. But, that's literally twice as much as this. But on the other hand, it does stuff, doesn't it? I don't know, man. It's one of those things that's too expensive for what it is, but I imagine they're probably not making that much money off it after you've licensed it from bloody Sega, because that shit be expensive, yo. Yeah, and Sega, as we said earlier, have done a number on them by announcing the when you actually play it. I don't know. It's all a bit odd. It really is. So, look at the instruction manual, I suppose. Oh, it gives you some details on the Mega Drive. That's nice. Does it mention blast processing? Yes, powered by the 68,000 CPU and blast processing. Oh, it's going to be more powerful because of the blast processing. The blast processing. Do you know, they only discovered even what blast processing was recently. It wasn't used in any games ever. And it turns out it was a method of displaying more colours on screen or something. It was literally unused. Totally unused the whole time. But there we are. It's heavily featured in advertising and may have actually sort of caused extra sales and stuff, something that was just a totally meaningless buzzword. The world we live in. I've just realised something, right? I was really careful with this box, and I'm now literally carefully putting it away while I'm still recording. You know what that means subconsciously? I'm going to sell this. So there's your review answer, I suppose, really. I'm not going to keep it. I don't see much point to it, frankly. I mean, it's quite a pretty little thing, but for the money, I'm probably going to get a show of it. And, and a thrice, really. Yeah, it just... doesn't serve a purpose and is very expensive, and, if it was a tenner, maybe, but I imagine Sega probably getting more than £10 from each bloody sale or something. I don't know how it works, but I do know how eBay works. So, yeah. Shame, really. I get the feeling that people who made this really fucking love the Mega Drive, to the extent that they've, officially licensed it from Sega and stuff, but... yeah, it's, at the end of the day, you can't avoid the fact that it's pricey and it's just not enough for the money, really. Subscribe for more.